Welcome back to Dash for Adventure. Today, I am headed to downtown Chattanooga. It is a balmy 34 degrees. So, stick with me. Let's go on this adventure together.
Wow, it's snowing. And it's March 16th. We're past the Ides of March.
So here we are again. The snow is getting worse. They still haven't canceled my doctor's appointment, which that's okay. The roads still look okay. It almost looks foggy outside, but it is clearly snow. Ice is forming on the windshield wiper blades and around the windshield. This is going to be an amazing day. Normally, Derek would not let me go out by myself, but luckily, because of my good old trusty Bronco, I can go anywhere now in the snow or mud or ice. I love my vehicle. Thank you, honey. Look at the snow. You can't even see the lake hardly. This is insane. Now, the closer I get to Chattanooga, the more it is sticking to vehicles and grass and trees. I am pulling into the medical mall and I have to get a ticket. But the snow has subsided for the moment, at least. Well, I need to go in that building right there. Make sure it's locked. Here we go. Parking decks are always so much fun. I am on the ground floor. That's where I'm parked. We're going to one. I'm going to enter some doors. And we're going to go down this hall. Today's adventure isn't really that much of an adventure, but still brings me back to Chattanooga. We have to take elevator A, and then when this doctor's appointment is over, I treat myself to Starbucks. It's either that one or that one. It will be this one. We're gonna go in. Go to 5, and then here we go. Hey, Starbucks. It's still snowing. The doctor's visit went well, and now we're going back to the Bronco. As you can see, I have no makeup on. I am winging it today. So, there's that. Look, it is still snowing. Spitting snow. Snowing, as we call it in the South. And if you look, there's the Bronco. Woo, it's gotten colder. Gotta go to the ground floor. Here we go. You can tell us the level we're supposed to be on from the bump, bump. There it was. That's kind of scary. Let's go see if we can find the Bronco. I really wish it was cranked already. Started, cranked. How do you say it? And would that sound of the parking deck kind of scare you? Look at the snow blowing in. Woohoo! Well, I was right over there, way up there, but another successful day. Don't have to come back for 3 months, so that's a good thing. Everything looks good, has looked good for the last 3 months, so let's shoot for 6 months being good.
This is just strange. Look at that. The sun's out and it is snowing giant snowflakes. All right, Paula, I hope your day's just as magical. See you in a bit.
Well, here's another errand for today. I am going to the storage building. I have to look for some things that got put away a while ago. Okay, that trip was successful. I found what I was looking for. So now it just seems like it's getting colder and colder. I think I can't wait to get home now at this point. I usually have a full day when I leave the property of different things I have to get done. See you in a little bit. Well, I am halfway to my next destination and wonder what Dee's doing.
Wow. Look at this. It's March 16th and we're at the property, and yesterday it was 80 degrees. Last night they had tornado warnings. And today it's 38 with a wind chill factor of 32. And it's snowing. Absolutely cool. Walk up to the house. Look at the yard over there where we cleared it out. The snow on it. Still muddy over there though. Oh yeah. And the woods are all white. And this metal chair, looking out this window, and you can see all the snow, the white limbs. It's beautiful. Check that out. Hey, honey, that's looking out your bathtub window. Isn't that going to be beautiful?
We are coming up on a stretch of the road that I love to drive in my Bronco, because since the very first van we've had, we have not been able to go through this again because of that height right there. Our first van that we had, we almost ran through this and took the roof off, but Derek made a complete left turn real quickly, and it was absolutely remarkable that we didn't peel the roof back like a can on our first van. That was pretty scary. Okay, we're almost to the next destination, which would be the UPS store. Yes, I use a UPS store for my business mail because we travel a lot, and when we're traveling, I am able to get them to send my mail to me at different locations that we may be, which is very interesting concept. The guys in that UPS store right there, they are very crucial. They help me out a lot with different things that I need to get done. Let's get out of this parking lot and go to our next stop. Next stop is the grocery store, and not Publix. We have to go somewhere different. Say hi. Say hi. My little guy right there. Welcome to Wally World. Woohoo! I can't wait to go in here with all these folks. It's gonna be fun. Oh boy, we got choice parking right up front. Woohoo! Before I go in here to get groceries, I wonder what Dee's doing. You know, he has been talking about a straw pump a lot lately. We added that back in the fall of last year, and he's really loving it.
One of the newest additions to our van was this right here. I know it looks crude, but I took a water spigot, connected it to a pump inside there, and then made it so we could just run a hose into a water tank or down to a creek. We can even put a filter on it And then we turn on this pump right here, a new switch for a new pump, and it pumps the water into the tank. I call it a straw pump. I don't know if I invented it, but I'd never heard of it before, and this really makes it easy to put water in our tanks. Okay, let me tell you something cheesy. When Paula and I are separated and she goes to the doctor's, or I have to go run an errand, or she runs an errand, we usually stay on the phone the whole time she's gone. Yep, I guess we love each other.
You know, that really is cheesy. All right, here we go. Walking with a purpose. I'm gonna get these groceries and we get home and make some dinner. All right, we're going to get this shopping in and get this done. Okay, I don't normally like to do this, but I'm fixing to buy already shredded cabbage, preferably angel here, I think. Yep, that's what I'm getting that for dinner. You know, sometimes you just gotta have an onion. I'm making hot dogs, which is not good for anybody, but that's what I'm getting. Now we're gonna go get some buns for those hot dogs. I've skipped most of the trip because I ran into some people that I know, and in Paula fashion, I had to talk to them. Okay, we're done. Now I gotta go load it in the car. Well, going into Walmart's like going into a casino. No clocks, no windows, and they take all your money. There's my baby. And I got some more deer food. Woohoo! I think I'm gonna take a back road home. I like the back roads better than the interstate. Always. So, I wonder what Dee's doing now.
So Paula's been out on her adventure today, which is more of a healthcare journey. Just making sure we're okay. Keeping doctors in check with us so we can live many years to come. And I've been out here watching it go from snowing to beautiful blue sky days. We even had sunset rays shining just a moment ago, but by the time I got out here, the sun was behind that cloud.
Well, I made an executive decision to have a little pit stop. Instead of cooking dinner tonight, I am doing something very, very bad. I am ordering McDonald's before I go home. All right, here we go. I paid online, pick it up in the drive-thru. So they said, pull to the second window, and they would hand it right out. Woohoo! I don't have to cook tonight. Yay! Well, all right. My day has finally ended in the dark, and I am at home. And when I turn my bright lights on, you can see the snow flurries again. So this is where we're going. This is where we're ending today. See you guys in the comments. Thank you for watching this far on my, what I feel like is a boring day. But anyway, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.